Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's a little bit of a different video. I tore a ligament in my knee, so I haven't really been able to drive or walk or anything like that. So in today's video we're going to be talking about this entire folder that I have for the car that I purchased, the 997, and the recent work that I just did to get the car up to snuff and the things that I need to continue to do. First and foremost, it's super exciting to see that we hit 1,000 subscribers. When I started this channel a couple years ago, I thought it was pretty crazy to even get 100 people to watch a video. So it's pretty awesome to see where the channel's gone, and I want to continue to create content that you guys like, do videos as from an owner's perspective, from a maintenance perspective, all things motorsports, right? Off-roading the truck, taking the 911 to the track. So stay tuned for all that stuff, and again, I'm so grateful and thankful for everybody that's watching the videos, subscribing, and I'm excited to see what 2022 has to bring. But as I mentioned, one of the biggest things about buying a car, any car for that matter, and I have something similar for the Raptor that I bought, is maybe not so much how many owners it has. I think that's a great indication, but it could be a one-owner car and had a really bad owner, right? They didn't do the service intervals, they didn't keep track of everything. So one owner car doesn't always mean it's a good car. So this Porsche has a few owners, but what's amazing is that it has absolutely everything dating back, I think, to 2010. So the first 4 years of the car, and I think on the Carfax, it was just the guy that owned it took it to Porsche for everything. Which is awesome. But then I actually have paper documentation from about 2010. So I plan to keep this, plan to add to it, for the next owner. But this is a big deal, right? It shows absolutely everything. It shows some paint work that was done at one point. It's just incredible, absolutely incredible. All the transports, I have the last owners that transport. So it's just, this goes such a far way in having value in the right vehicle and knowing that you're getting a good car. So that's one. I recently took it in to one of the top shops in Colorado, independent and indy dealer in Colorado, that are extremely well known for being one of the best shops in Colorado. And I was a little bit nervous, right? I did my inspections and pre-inspection sale and did the DME report and everything in Nashville where I bought the car, and I just had to take their word for it. But the real important piece was taking it to this shop, and they helped me out a lot. I had a ton of questions. I was actually looking at a base C2, and after talking to them, they're like, man, if you plan on tracking the car and resale value and overall value of the vehicle and everything, like get the S. It's going to be worth it, even if it's 5 or 10 grand more that you have to pay now. It will pay dividends. So I can't thank them enough for that. But I did take it in for the initial service, and we'll go through that right now. And I'm going to talk about all the costs associated with it too. The only thing that I won't include, because every shop is different, is their hourly rate. No need to include the hourly. Like I said, every shop is different. I think this shop is on the higher end, given that the quality of work that they do and their reputation. So let's start from the top. There is 6 items, so not that bad. The first thing I asked was a brake fluid flush. So we did that. It was they replaced it with ATE brake fluid, 1 liter, $25. So not a big deal there. The most expensive stuff was obviously the maintenance, but they bled the brakes. Let's see, blood to clut, everything's good. The other item was replacing the motor mounts. So I replaced the motor mounts. I went with the OEM motor mounts. That came out to $430. And I will put pictures of the inspection report that they gave me, the list of everything that they did work on. So I'll put that up for you guys. The third item is coolant hose clamp. Clamp was worn. There was 2 clamps that were needed. They're $7 each, $6.50 each. The main cabin air filter was absolutely disgusting, so replace that, $50. And the last item that they did was an alignment. So the car was pretty aggressive at alignment. Given that it has OEM suspension, 16 years old, 80,000 miles, I do need to replace that. I actually just put in an order for some coilovers, but due to the shortage and logistics and everything associated with that, it's an absolute nightmare right now. So I have no idea when I'll get them. Hopefully I get them soon so I can enjoy the track. But that was it. That was the maintenance. Overall, it came, including labor, was about $1,600. So super happy about that. It could have been a lot worse. Now the things that I do need to replace, that is going to cost a lot of money in the coming months, if not year, is tie rods. Need to replace the tie rods. Need to replace the OEM suspension, which I just ordered coilovers for, so that's good. Let's see what else I need to replace. The brake service job, so pads, rotors, sensors. I need to do all of that. I probably have 1 or 2 track days on what it has right now. So I got to do that. I have to do the drive belt pulley replacement. Not immediately, but something I should probably consider later this year. And another thing they recommended was the air oil separator. If I do plan on tracking the car more regularly, that is something that they advise. So, overall, the car is in great shape, and I'm so happy about it. I was really nervous about this going in, and holy shit, you bought a bad car. You didn't find this, you didn't find that, but thankfully it came out well. So as I go through this list and sort of check things off, first thing is the coilovers. I'll put a picture on the screen right now. They're pretty bad, pretty rusted out, 80,000 miles. So I did order coilovers, should be having those soon. I do plan on doing a track day in June, given that I do get the coilovers, so keep a lookout for that. And I think that is it. So if you're in the market for a car, or you have this car, or any car for that matter, again, I think when you think about the value of the vehicle and making sure that you're getting a good car, this goes such a long way, right? Having the service records, and I have this for my 2014 Raptor as well. The guy that used to own it the entire life had everything done at Ford, and he had everything documented. So I plan on adding to this document, but in the meantime, this is my new folder for the car, and keep a lookout for that. But that's it in today's video. I hope everybody's having a great week. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.